Hi everybody, and welcome to episode 9 in the series Building Resilience in Your Cleft Affected Child. Today I'm going to be talking about key number 9, know when to take a time out. Before we get going, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel so that we can stay connected and for you to be notified when there are more videos to watch in the series. Growing up with a bilateral cleft lip and palate, I experienced the gamut of emotional issues, from bullying, low self-esteem, rejection, just to name a few. But from these experiences, I have created 10 keys that can help build resilience in your cleft-affected child, all from my lived experience. So let's get into key number 9 and discover when it's all right to take a break. There are going to be many times throughout your child's life that you're going to want your child to do more than they are able. This goes for physical activities or schoolwork, as well as their emotional health. We've all experienced where our child is having an epic meltdown about something that seems so trivial. And no matter how much reasoning or explanation we give, it doesn't make a difference. They're upset, they're throwing a tantrum, they're having a meltdown, and there's nothing we can do about it. And in those moments, it can be difficult to stop yourself from pushing your child to get over something that you think isn't a big deal. Or you may find yourself enrolling your child in a summer camp or an after-school activity that you think would be great for them, only for them to refuse to go, have another meltdown, not participate, or say that they just don't want to do it. These are the moments where you're going to have to stop and think, is my child really ready for this? Kids can have all kinds of reasons for not wanting to do things. Maybe they're embarrassed, shy, nervous. Those are all normal feelings to have when embarking on something new. But when it comes to a child that has a facial difference, we have an additional set of anxieties that can creep in, above just the usual, I've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect. You may have already experienced this yourself when you've been taking your child out and about, or their first days of school, or any number of social situations. The longer looks, the lingering stares, the whispers between people. As a parent, you know what's going on. You know that they're talking about your child. Well, speaking as a child with a facial difference, we know it too. So when you find that your child is perhaps overly resistant to a new activity, or not wanting to participate in something that maybe they wanted to do before, that is your sign telling you to put on the brakes and to stop pushing for something that your child isn't ready for. The way to find out what's really going on with them is through conversations. They don't have to be big, intense, emotional conversations. They can be done in the smaller moments, over breakfast in the morning, at night before bed, or when you can see that your child is visibly tensing up when approaching a group of kids on a playground. You can stop and ask, hey, I can see that you're a little hesitant. What's going on? Having conversations is the way to help your child through these difficult moments. But sometimes you just need to take a break and maybe try that new activity next time it comes around. Or try that new group of friends next week at the playground. Allowing your child the time to work through and process what they're feeling is just as important as supporting their big moments of growth. There can be progress in the quiet times too. Remember to support your child where they are. Helping your child build their resilience is going to be a process. So let me help by providing my free guide, 10 Keys to Building Resilience in Your Cleft Affected Child, that contains not only this, but all the other keys in a downloadable PDF guide that you can get today. The link is down in the description. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.